Hi guys, welcome to Survivals. We start by seeing a couple arriving by car in a forest, where we meet Tyler, a former soldier planning a hiking adventure in the Gifford Pinchot National Forest located in southern Washington with his fiancée named Natalie. This trip has special meaning as Tyler plans to propose to her during the journey. Tyler removes his things from the car and takes out the map to show Natalie the trail they will take and where he intends to reach, near a lake off the trail. Natalie questions if it would be safe to leave the trail, but Tyler excitedly affirms that they will find out when they get there and asks her to trust him. They start the hike and make several records of the moments, enjoying each stop to exchange caresses. When they get near the lake, they set up camp and together go fishing. After a while, they explore the area and see a beautiful waterfall which Natalie is enchanted by. They record the beautiful place and enjoy the view. Tyler proposes, to which she immediately accepts, and Tyler vibrates with happiness. The excited couple returns to camp and prepares for the arrival of the night. They enjoy the beautiful view of the stars next to a campfire, eating marshmallows, where everything seems perfect. Later that night, Tyler and Natalie are inside the tent, and there is an intimate romantic atmosphere between them, making declarations of love to each other. And soon they fall asleep. Suddenly, Natalie wakes up hearing strange noises, like someone hitting a tree trunk with a stone. She wakes Tyler to check what is happening, but he says that they are in the forest, and there are things like that everywhere. The strange sounds coming from outside the tent now become disturbing, and continue to increase the suspense as they intensify, suggesting the presence of something large and threatening approaching. They can't go back to sleep, so suddenly, the trip takes a tragic turn when Natalie is attacked and dragged out of her tent by a creature, camouflaged by darkness. Tyler tries to save her, but is overwhelmed by the creature's speed, creating a quick, chaotic, and terrifying moment. Tyler is desperate and alone, shouting in all directions for his beloved, who is now out of his reach. 12 months after this incident, we see Tyler waking up in the psychiatric ward of Setz County, grappling with the psychological impact he suffered in the forest. Talking to his psychiatrist, Tyler is visibly disturbed and traumatized, struggling to process what happened and tormented by nightmares. However, Tyler is now determined to find answers and face whatever is hidden in the forest. To achieve this, he convinces his psychiatrist that the attack was caused by a bear, avoiding any suspicion of delusions. Consequently, the psychiatrist signs his release. Upon leaving the psychiatric ward, Tyler meets his mother, who is clearly distressed and worried about her son's mental health. She tries to comfort him and understand what he went through, but Tyler remains closed and reserved, still deeply affected by the trauma of Natalie's disappearance and the disturbing visions he experienced, expressing frustration with the lack of answers and the authorities' inability to provide any convincing explanation for Natalie's disappearance. His mother mentions receiving a box with some things found in the forest. She suggests that perhaps something in the box could help him find answers, reinforcing Tyler's determination to seek the truth. Rummaging through the box, he finds Natalie's camera and recalls the moments recorded during that tragic trip. Looking at the photos, he finds one that stands out, in which Tyler sees a dark humanoid figure in the distance among some trees. This discovery further intensifies Tyler's resolve to find answers. Tyler begins his preparations for his return to the forest, dedicating himself to gathering information about the area. Armed and cautious, he embarks on his journey, facing signs of an unseen presence. Strange noises and subtle movements suggest he's not alone. While getting water at a creek, he discovers his equipment missing, returning to his car only to be attacked, leading to a desperate struggle. As tension builds, a middle-aged man named Eli, a hunter and resident of the forest, appears. Eli, familiar with the mysterious creature, invites Tyler to his camp, revealing the area's history and warning about its secrets, including a tribe that once marked the territory. In that part of the forest, where things are not friendly to humans, Eli hesitates to speak, but ends up revealing his suspicions. He mentions the legendary Bigfoot as the creature that exists there. Tyler, skeptical, questions Eli about the incident with his fiancée. Despite reluctance, Tyler and Eli delve deeper into the forest, searching for answers. Returning to Ellie's camp, they discover everything destroyed, and in a large tree trunk in the fire pit, they find a clue. Eli insists on a supernatural creature, but Tyler, skeptical, prefers rational causes. As they continue, Tyler spots something, rushing towards it, but falls into a pool of blood and bones. Eli is injured, and they are attacked by something unseen. Tyler, in a hurry, leaves Eli in a seemingly safe spot and realizes he left his backpack behind. Eli, with a broken leg, is in intense pain. Tyler, understanding the gravity, decides to leave Eli temporarily and goes in search of his backpack with medical supplies. When he finds it, he discovers not Ollie's ring. Realizing his fiancée is dead, overwhelmed with emotion, Tyler hears strange noises indicating the creature's presence. Determined to help Eli, Tyler rushes back, finding him conscious but suffering. Using the supplies from the backpack, Tyler improvises a splint for Ellie's broken leg. Tyler demonstrates his survival skills with precision as Eli, now stabilized but still unable to move quickly, prompts Tyler to make the difficult decision to look for an escape route from the forest. Understanding the risk of staying in one place, Tyler helps Eli stand up, supporting him as they slowly move through the forest. Choosing a path less likely to attract attention, Tyler remains vigilant, constantly checking the surroundings for any sign of danger. They arrive at a point where they believe they are temporarily safe and secure. Gasping and exhausted, but aware that the threat has not passed, they set up camp and plan the next steps, determined to survive and escape the forest, ridding themselves of its dangerous inhabitants. As night falls, tension rises with Tyler and Eli positioned armed and alert. The sound of the forest intensifies, with noises suggesting the imminent presence of the creature. With only a flashlight in the light of the fire, they catch a glimpse of the creature's shadow behind a tree, heightening their fear. Believing that the creature dislikes fire, they then remain there poised until dawn. When dawn breaks, Tyler goes to the river to fetch water for Eli, who remains vigilant, while Tyler tends to his wounds and tries to fish, but without success. The cold and hunger make the situation difficult for them. Moving again to another part of the forest at night, Tyler lights a fire. Eli conveys to Tyler that he must venture alone and abandon him, emphasizing it as the sole means of Tyler's escape. However, Tyler adamantly refuses, pledging to find a way to bring Eli back to the safety of civilization. Eli instructs Tyler to rest while he stands guard. And as time passes, Eli contemplates a decision. Eventually, Eli rises cautiously, distances himself from Tyler. And at dawn, Tyler discovers Ellie's absence. Following a peculiar trail, Tyler stumbles upon a snowy area with signs of a struggle, including Ellie's broken glasses and a discarded rifle. Hearing nearby screams, Tyler rushes to investigate. Slipping into a lower area, he witnesses a monstrous creature devouring the lifeless Eli. Spotting Tyler, the creature gives chase, catching up easily and flinging him away, causing him to lose his weapon. The creature roars and attacks, slamming Tyler against a tree, then lifting him like a ragdoll. Tyler uses his knife to wound the creature's leg, creating an opportunity to retrieve his weapon. A well-aimed shot forces the creature to flee into the forest, leaving Tyler injured, but determined to rise and move on with difficulty. He's very cold, and now bleeding in the arm. Already further away, he recovers a little, lights a large fire, and sews up his wounded arm by putting the ring that belonged to his fiancée around his neck. He then begins to prepare for something. Knowing that now he only has to fight, Tyler improvises a spear and loads his gun. Time passes, and it is already getting dark. Then he takes what he can and leaves the place, The day soon dawns, and we see Tyler managing to reach where his car was again. However, he passes straight, and then we see him arrive at Ellie's camp. There he searches and looks for some things, clearly having some plan in mind to put an end to the thing that took everything in his life. Tyler picks up a few things and pushes Ellie's car. Doing this, night soon arrives again, and we see him still preparing something and managing to light up the place with the car's headlights and reflectors he found, after organizing everything and spreading gasoline and some parts on the car. He presses and locks the car's horn with a stick to attract the attention of the monster. After some time of waiting, the creature finally appears. Tyler perceives it, and with his improvised spear strikes the creature, which throws him far away. Tyler quickly gets up and runs into the car, and the furious creature tries to pull him out by shaking the car very hard. The monster then turns the car over and tries to grab Tyler through the window, however, not being able to. He turns the car even more and manages to grab Tyler by the leg, dragging him out and holding him by the neck, showing his terrifying appearance. However, the monster lets him go and seems to want to have a fight with Tyler. He takes his axe and tries to hit the monster, but it doesn't help much, and he's soon dominated and thrown far away. The monster continues the attack and goes after Tyler, who takes the gun and shoots the creature, leaving it kneeling on the ground. But knowing that this would not be enough to defeat the beast, Tyler shoots a small gas can and lights a flare that he had put on the tip of his spear. He then immediately throws it against the ground, which he had previously spilled gasoline on, thus setting the creature on fire. The creature, now in flames, runs screaming monstrously through the forest. Tyler, with this, manages to have his revenge and soon leaves that place. At dawn, a man is driving along one of the nearby roads when further ahead he sees Tyler coming out of the forest and falling on the road. The man immediately gets out of the car and runs to help him. Sometime later, Tyler is seen on a hospital stretcher, medicated, and with his wounds treated. A nurse arrives and tells Tyler that he went through a somewhat traumatic moment and was unconscious for a while. She then asks if he could remember what had happened to him, to which Tyler immediately says yes. The nurse then says that someone wants to see him, someone who can help him with what he saw. You can hear the voice of an elderly man in a wheelchair who was there in the corner of the room. The old man shows he believes in anything Tyler is going to say about what he lived through in that forest and asks Tyler if he really managed to get close to the creature. After introducing himself as Jackson Wells, he hands Tyler back the ring that belonged to his fiancée, stating that he has seen monsters and that terrible things leap from the darkness. The old man then wants to know from Tyler if he managed to kill the creature. Tyler then says that he shot, cut, hit, and set fire to it, but the old man says that being like that only makes the creature angry. Tyler doesn't understand what they want from him, and the nurse says they are from a special group. With that, the old man says they are recruiting at the moment, implying that something else lives in the shadows of the forests. Like and subscribe to watch more videos like this, and don't forget to turn on your notifications. That really helps my channel. Thanks for watching.